Well, the Clásico is something really special, and the first time I played a Clásico in the Camp Nou was, I think it was in early 1987, and I didn't really know what to expect from the atmosphere, but it was incredible. I've never known anything like it. I mean, I scored 2 goals, I think, in the first 5 minutes, and the noise, the crescendo in the Nou Camp was just something that I'll never ever forget. And I had like goosebumps all over my body when I scored the second goal because the place was going crazy. And then just after half time, Zubizarreta hit a long ball and the defender made a mistake, and I had one-on-one with, I think it was Boyo's in goal. And I saw him coming out, I just did a little dink over the top of him, and as it was going, I thought, he's going in, I've scored a hat-trick in a Clásico, in my first proper home Clásico. And it was just, I just couldn't believe what was happening. And then, of course, Madrid came back. They scored 2 goals, and we were winning 3-2 with I don't know how many minutes left. And all I was thinking was, please don't score another one. Please don't score. Please don't score a hat-trick in a Clásico and not win the game. But it's a match I'll never forget. It's a match that every year I see the goals are played at that time. On this day, 30-odd years ago, he scored a hat-trick. So, and I'll never tire of watching it. Because it was one of the most special moments of my life. Spanish football was very different to English football, particularly back then. Nowadays, obviously, in English football, we have so many foreign players that the game has changed. It's still high tempo, it's still very fast, but it's a lot different to how it was when I played, when it was very intense English football, a lot of long ball football. Whereas the Spanish league was more cultural, more defined, more refined. And tactically, it was different as well. And I had to learn to score goals in different ways. Back in the 80s, a lot of teams played very deep, and a lot of teams played with a libero, a sweeper. And one of my great assets was my speed, and I used to get behind defences and have one-on-ones with goalkeepers. But there wasn't that opportunity very often because of deep line defenders, so I had to learn other ways of scoring goals. So it was great for my education, but it was a different experience. The game was slower, you had to be more patient. I think technically it was much better. I think European players in general, in fact, players in general everywhere in the world are technically better than English players were back then. I think we've now improved in that aspect of our game. But you know, La Liga was very different, and obviously the 2 teams were very dominant in Real Madrid and Barcelona, but it was a fantastic learning experience, and it improved my game.